take a deep breath in. And as you breathe in a slow, long, relaxing breath. And as you exhale, feel a wonderful sense of release, of letting go, of allowing any feelings of tension, stress, or worries to feel like they're leaving your body in that outward breath. And when you breathe in, allow your body to do the breathing for you. No need to force it in through the nostrils or make your chest rise. Allow your diaphragm to do the breathing for you, breathing in deeper for longer and exhaling longer, slower. Elongate the breath so it's longer than it normally would. That's it. And the deeper you breathe, the more that you are awakening your imagination. So as you breathe in and breathe out, just allow your body to relax deeply. Feel your eyelids getting heavier and heavier, as it almost feels like the outside world is just fading away. And with each breath you take, allow yourself to feel that you're sinking deeper into a place of calm and focus. I want you to use the power of your imagination to imagine staring into a phone or a tablet, something like Google Earth, where you can scroll around the world. But I want you to stop when you see that distinctive outline of Italy. And then imagine using your finger and thumb to zoom in to the northern part of Italy until you can see the outline of the lakes just south of Switzerland. I want you to get a sense of those larger lakes. There's one that seems to be calling you, Lake Como. So zoom in and zoom in until you can see a satellite image of an old yellow villa there by the side of the lake. You can see it from above, but then imagine stepping into that screen and feeling you are now in the garden of that yellow, impressive villa overlooking Lake Como. You get a sense that you're at a higher elevation based on the angle that you could see the lake. You can almost see beautiful landscape even in your peripheral vision. You can see the lake, the mountains, and maybe there's reflections of mountains or sunshine off the surface of the lake. Maybe you can see the occasional boat. I want you to get a sense that you feel peaceful here. Look into the shimmering waters of the lake. Get a sense of those majestic mountains. And maybe it's a spring or summer's day there on the lake. And maybe the air is warm and fragrant. Or maybe you can feel a gentle breeze coming off the lake. And with it comes a sense of serenity and possibility. Feel that staring into the lake has slowed your breathing even more. But now you turn toward the villa. Feel the ground beneath your feet. And each step towards going inside the villa brings a deeper sense of relaxation. As if the tranquility of this setting is flowing into you. You're aware that behind you is the lake, the mountains, the serenity and the peace of all of that nature. But you're now walking through the garden into the villa. And maybe you can see shadows on trees or sculptures. Getting a sense that the sun is getting lower, not sunset, but it's certainly not midday. And when you reach the villa, just imagine a marble floor. Imagine placing your hand on a cool, ornate handle of a grand door. And as you push it open, you're greeted by a stillness. As you walk in with the tiles beneath your feet, you get to imagine this villa exactly as your imagination wants it. Perhaps timeless and elegant, or maybe modern and stylish. And maybe it's in a constant state of flux, always changing. Allow it to be whatever you want it to be. Because this is now your sanctuary. A place where you can feel completely safe, calm, and in control. I want you to imagine there is an impressive staircase which leads down towards a private cinema room. As you descend, feel yourself going deeper into relaxation. Maybe it's a marble staircase with a wooden banister, or maybe something else. But each step down takes you further into a state of profound calm, allowing your mind to open and your body to let go completely. And at the bottom of the staircase, you discover a private cinema. And maybe the walls are lined with rich wood paneling. And the seats luxurious and inviting. Perhaps a type of velvet, soft, maybe a distinctive color. And as you take a seat in this private cinema, feel that you're sinking into the comfort and feel yourself going deeper into a sense of positive anticipation. As the lights dim and the screen comes to life, imagine that you're watching a specific film, a James Bond film. A James Bond film with a particular actor playing James Bond. But I want you to see this actor, this character, this archetype of masculinity and confidence, of adventure, and being comfortable with risk. In the kind of scene that exemplifies the very qualities you would like to amplify within yourself. Focus on the character, the mannerisms, perhaps the calmness in his eyes, the confidence in his stride, the unshakable belief that he has in himself no matter what is going on around him. You come to the conclusion that this is a character that is composed under pressure, playful yet purposeful, and always in control. With every scene, allow yourself to absorb these qualities. Energy and confidence seem to resonate deeply within you. Maybe you can recall a time of seeing two tuning forks set to the same frequency. And when one tuning fork starts to vibrate, so too does the other, even though it has not been touched. As you see these qualities in this version of James Bond, feel that it is resonating and vibrating with the equivalent qualities within you. And then I want you to imagine, in whatever scene you feel would give you the most useful quality, purposefulness, confidence, a stoic calm, step into that character and feel that you are James Bond. Not any James Bond, this James Bond. In this moment, feel that you're breathing that way, thinking that way. Nothing phases you. Fearless of rejection, courageous, bold, willing to take risks, but not expecting every risk to work out. Feel the resonance and allow yourself to flip between watching and being as more and more of these qualities awaken within you or amplify, resonating even more deeply. Feel that you're becoming playfulness on purpose. Allow yourself to go back to that comfortable chair, but this time I want you to see a different movie on the screen. A possible moment in your future. You decide on the location, but I want you to see yourself exuding those qualities, filled with desire, passion, dominance, masculinity. See yourself exuding that in your tonality, your facial expressions. You can't be provoked. Those buttons that have triggered you in the past simply don't work. I want you to see a version of you able to steer things in the direction you desire, like a conductor in front of an orchestra. All of those possible variables, and yet somehow you know exactly how you want it to be. And I want you to think of something that you would like to happen. See your partner there. See you in that movie. And notice how many different variables there are to introduce unpredictability, uncertainty. I want you to get a sense that there are so many things that could change. The place, the mood, the music, the time of day, the rhythm and tempo, the creativity, the preparation, even the smells in the air. Infinite variables that you can influence purposefully. I want you to see that version of you with double the passion, double the desire, and a playful tenacity to steer things in that direction. And when you see things that feel that they are awakening even more of those qualities within you, let me know by nodding your head. And then rewind it right to the very beginning and step into that version of you. The very movie you've just watched. Feel that you are the lead actor. That James Bond wishes he was you. You are now the star of this, a memory that simply hasn't happened yet. From that first person perspective, feel that playfulness, feel that sense of unshakable self-belief, feel that wonderful sense of an imagination on fire. Feel that you are awakening. Double the passion, double the desire. Twice as much fun. And notice how good it feels to be this version of you. When you take control and you influence the variables of your choosing. But just like James Bond, willing to adapt and change so that no matter what happens, you can respond in a way that steers it to the outcomes that you desire. Then step out of that version of you, feeling that you've planted a seed in your mind and awakened a powerful force within. So you leave the cinema, walk back up the staircase, go back through that door, out into the garden, looking out there on the lake. And then imagine stepping upwards and outwards, so you see the same garden, the same lake, the same villa, like you're staring into a phone or a tablet. And you shrink it all down until you can see the entire globe, but feeling that you've been on a journey within your imagination, a journey of thoughts within thoughts, ideas within ideas, dreams within dreams, designed to create a profound and powerful change. And very soon I will count from 1 to 10 to awaken you, and you will awaken. Twice the passion, twice the desire, knowing you can steer things in the direction of your choosing. Starting to count. 1, 2, 3, waking up. 4, 5, 6, more alert. 7, 8, open your eyes, open your eyes. 9, 10, wide awake, wide awake, wide awake.